Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new to this channel, don't be a stranger. Don't forget to join our family by either liking this video or subscribing and letting me know how you feel. Today I have something a little bit different than my usual. I'm going to show you this really cool, these tools for music. 2 of them are specific to flute, 2 of them are specific to any instrument, and I'm going to show you how we do it, and then I'm going to tell you the 2 ways or the 2 important features when I teach music. So the first thing is for the general musician, and I apologize, I got a little bit inky. I was kind of having fun with it before, so we're going to clean that up later. But anyway, the first set is for the general musician. You have this ink pad, which if you're like me, I'm a teacher, so I have ink pads all over the place, but if you're not, just to have an ink pad to get you started, totally cool. So here's the different stamps. The first one is a small little, let me just zoom in because that's not really clear, is a short little, sheet music. It has the 5 lines, and this is just great if like you're a student and your student, let's say, struggles with a specific note. So I would, or whatever the case is, I would stamp it and then write it. Let's say it's the G, so 1G, 2G, 3G, and the student can go home, practice, no problem. And it's just really easy. Another thing I would do is sometimes, you give your students sheet music and it's the first time introduced to the B flat, so they don't necessarily remember it's a B flat, so even though they see it, the flat there, but they don't remember it because, again, they're new. So I would stamp this in the corner of the page, put the B, the flat, and just remind them that's what the B flat looks like. So this is really cool. It has multiple uses. Again, this is a great stamp. The next one I love. This is my favorite because not only does it come with 2 of them, which, I'm going to leave a link. I have this music program I've reviewed previously, but what I love is that there is no treble or bass clef there. It's not, if you, like for me, I play the flute, I don't play bass clef. It's just not part of the instrument. And so for me to have the ability to give students, like let's say a duet or something to work on together, just like for a quick practice and time signatures or whatever the case is, I can actually do that now. I can put it in 2 of them, and that's great. And of course, if you play piano or your instrument goes treble and bass clef, this is just great, again, just to see the interaction between the music. So this is definitely a must-have for all instruments. And this is my favorite one because, look, this is longer. I'm just going to show you comparison. Look at that. This one is a little bit longer, and I remember when I was learning music, and I'm sure I'm going to have this a lot, is that children, let's say, or beginners, I shouldn't say children because adults too, would mix up 2 different notes. So here you can actually put 5 or 6 of the notes and then have them go back and forth really quickly. So this is definitely a plus. Now, concerning the flute, this again comes with a stamp, totally cool and amazing. Sorry, the ink. And then this one I struggled with a lot is that, when you, for myself, my teacher, and me as a teacher now, when you write the fingering, you often get them mixed up, mumble jumble, smushed up, and it just doesn't work. So here, I'm just going to do a demonstration quickly. Here, look at this, put the ink on. Ooh. And now you can actually color in the fingering, and the students can actually see it legibly, and it's not going to smush up and, oh, what is that? Like for example, you want to do a G, so you put in G fingering, G, 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 and G. And it's really easy. It's just coloring in the lines, and the children can actually see. Take it a step further and use this little stamp over here. Oop. And now the children can actually make a G and practice the G just in case. So that is totally cool. And of course, here's another thing that when the students are, let's say they're sheet music, they get confused with a specific fingering, and they have a whole, music book, and it's something new to them, we'll take off the sticker, put it on top, and totally cool for the kids. So here's how I teach music. The first one is the actual technique of the time signature and helping the kids see the relationship between the sheet music and the fingering. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it down for 4 beats, or as they advance, whatever the time signature is. And the second is to make it their own. While I want the children to actually play the music, it is very important for them to make it their own and interpret the music, because music is really an extension of the soul. So to sum it all up quickly, these are just totally amazing. You have, really quick additions to the sheet music if you need more room, or if you just want to show the kids a quick technique. This is totally cool and amazing. If you need help with fingering, your children are new to fingering, these 2, you have quick little stamps or you have quick little stickers. And as a music teacher, I will be using all of these. Now, I'm just going to tell you quickly, this company has more than just the flute, so I'm going to leave a link to everything in the comment box below. I also show this really cool music program, so that's also going to be in the description box below, because I think if you are a music teacher or if you're a self-hobbyist or whatever, you really need all these tools because they're totally cool, awesome, and amazing. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think. I'm here for my kids, for your kids, for the kids in my play-based education program. Thank you guys so much for coming along. Happy playing!